So what's your name? Blue?
Yeah, my name is Blue.
All right. Blue. Hey Blue, how old are you?
I'm 21.
21. And you young. How did you end up how many years you been out here on the streets?
Homeless in general or just over here?
Just homeless, period. How long you been homeless?
Since I was like 11, 12 years old.
So you've been literally on the streets since you were 11 or 12, or like in and out of
Yeah, in and out of housings. Yeah.
eh, you want you
Mostly on the street though.
you want like could you back up and tell me a little bit about how that ended up happening at 11 so young?
Um, I was sort of kind of getting mistreated as a child, and at one point I kind of got tired of it, and I started running away. After I started running away, I started getting kicked out because um they couldn't treat me how they used to treat me, so they got tired of it, you know.
So this
So
your mom and your dad, or just your mom?
so my mom was in and out of jail, in and out of prison at this time, and then I don't know my dad like that. I know of him, but I don't know him.
All right. So you start running away. What was your mom like? What was your mom? Was she mistreating you?
No, not my mom. It was just other family members, like my auntie. First, say that's the main person, honestly. But this is when my grandmother was taking care of me. My grandma raised me. Yeah.
All right. So you were just running away from the house,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
haven't been back since you were 11.
Uh, Not exactly. That's when. That's the last time I actually lived with someone in my family.
So you've been out here this long. Have you ever tried to make any tips to make it back home?
Yeah, actually, um, not that long ago, I had started going back and forth from my family's house again.
Yeah. And what happened with that? She kick you back out, or
Actually, that's funny you say that. My mom, yeah, she did kick me out, but my auntie, she ended up getting her own apartment, and now I'm going back and forth from here to my auntie's house. Yeah, my auntie just let me know that I'm always welcome. She had also just got out of prison.
okay, all right. So so you probably got they probably got rules you don't want to. They don't want you just want to do your own thing. You grown.
No, not even that. I'm just used to being by myself now, you know, because
Okay.
just since I was younger, I was like always by myself. I was never with family, you know, so I'm just kind of used to being like by myself, isolated away from family, I guess, because I can't even say people because I'm around people every day.
So be,
So, yeah, more likely just my family I'm used to being isolated away from.
so I know it's not all peaches and cream out here. I'm just trying to see like what type of
No,
stuff
most
have
definitely
you
not.
been through out here?
I could say, uh, having to restart repeatedly. And what I mean by that is like clothes, shoes. Like I since I've turned 16 to now, I can say I spent probably over $20,000 just clothes.
People stealing stuff from you, always losing it.
Yes, repeatedly.
Uh,
And I know that's not a lot, but for me to be homeless,
yeah,
you know, and have no actual job, you know, yeah,
yeah,
it's a lot.
yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot of money, and that's only been about 5 years, 4 or 5 years. Yeah. That's a lot of money for you. Uh, uh, do you have any kids?
I do actually. I had my daughter, and she had passed away. She was premature, and I had buried her.
Mm, sorry to hear that. How old was she?
Um, she passed away at birth. She was premature, so therefore, the meaning of that is that she didn't have all her organs and whatnot.
Yeah. Sorry to
I
hear
have
that.
sickle cell anemia, so that's like um a big reason and why. But and then not only that, just like I was like very depressed and whatnot. And when you have sickle cell, for females we're always gonna be high risk pregnancy. So therefore, you know, just all the stressing and me being sick from having sickle cell, kind of
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand. How long ago was this?
2019. 2018, 2019. My daughter was born October 14th, 2019.
Okay, so that's was that is that your only child?
Yes.
Uh, uh, so do you 21? You really young. Do you have any goals in life?
Yeah, but like that's not really anything I can speak on right now because I haven't even started in like my life yet.
So
Per
you
se, if that makes any sense. Like I gotta get myself out of this before I can think about any long term goals. So I mean, I guess my current goal is um um making an effort
uh,
because I don't even think I've done that yet. Like I'm still grieving, if you want to be honest.
you still what?
I'm still grieving, if you want to be honest. Like I
Oh,
still
okay.
can't even believe the fact that my granny and my daughter passed away. If you want me to be completely honest.
Oh, your grandma passed away around the same time as your daughter.
Yes, the last time I went to my daughter's gravesite was on my grandmother's birthday. My granny wanted to go over there, so I haven't even went back to my daughter's gravesite because I just can't.
Oh, you guys did that together.
Yes.
Dang, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. And you haven't been able to grieve because you out here on these streets and you got to worry about everything, your day to day stuff out here.
Exactly.
Yeah. You mind me asking what drug of choice? What's your drug of choice?
Um, Fentanyl.
You know. Um,
I could say that's the drug that's holding me back.
how did you get started on that, and how long? Like how long, and how did you get started on that?
A long term friend of mine who's older that I call my sister. One time I was going into a sickle cell crisis and the hospital had stopped prescribing me perks for my pain. And one time I was in a sickle cell crisis, I really didn't want to go to the hospital because I was just tired of being in the hospital. Like every so often, like every other week in the hospital for a week. Like I got tired of it. So one time I was in a crisis and I would not go to the hospital. I wouldn't let my older friend, aka sister, like I just said, I didn't let her call the ambulance or I didn't let her take me to the hospital or I wouldn't go to the hospital. So she gave me some blues. Well, she gave me one and I had popped it the first time and the second time I had sniffed it. But these both these times were probably like months from each other. And then after like I had sniffed it and it actually worked that time for my pain crisis, just got addicted to it, I guess, after using it for so long because they wouldn't give me my medicine.
Dang, that's how it happens with a lot of people. They start off getting prescribed these pain meds, and then they get so expensive, and next thing you know, you can't afford them anymore or something, and then you start
But you're still addicted.
you still addicted to them,
Mhm.
and it looks like that's what's going on in America, not just here in America. Um, but so how many years ago was that?
I've been doing fentanyl in general for like 5, 6 years
Uh,
now. It was like after I had my daughter.
oh, so how old? I just thought about that. It is 2020. So how old were you when you had your daughter?
I was 13, 14.
Huh?
I was 13 or 14.
You were 13 or 14 when you had your daughter?
Yes.
And I think I was you were telling me your the father was he's a lot older.
No, that is somebody that I was with, that I am with, was with, like currently, or not that long ago, per se. He's in jail now.
Oh, okay, all right. And he's like he's in his 30s or 40s or something.
He is in his 30s. Yes, that is my best friend. That was my best friend before we got together. Like no, no doing nothing. Like him just being there. Like no questions asked. Like helping me out a lot. Like teaching me shit. Like that's like really my best friend.
So He
And
was
then we got together after being best friends for 3 years.
okay. All right. Have you been since you've been out here on the streets? Have you been in and out of jail? Have you been to jail?
Yes, actually, I have. I'm on probation at the moment.
Yeah. Uh, what do you think it'll take to get you back on the right track?
I think jail did it.
Yeah.
For sure. Like at first I wasn't even going through with the whole contacting my PO thing, but or doing my diversion classes, but I've set up my diversion classes and I've actually been going to see my PO since I got out of jail recently.
So you've been doing better.
Yeah.
But that is a hard.
That's my start, I guess. That's my effort that I was talking about in the
Yeah.
beginning.
Sometimes jail saves people. For
Yeah.
sure. For sure. Sometimes.
It'll either make you worse or it'll make you better. Yeah. There's no in between.
Yeah. Like when you wake up, what's a typical day look like for you?
I wash up. I put my clothes on. Sometimes I'll do my hair. Sometimes I'll just throw something on top of my head. Make sure I brush my teeth. You know, my hygiene basically. After that, I'll probably go greet my people, make sure everybody's okay, and then I'll make sure that I get the money to go eat. And then 9 times out of 10, go get some scratchers, and then I'll go back to wherever I sleep, and I'll spend the rest of my night sleeping and chilling.
Yeah. What is the what's the worst place you ever had to sleep at?
On the canal.
Inside the canal or on the side of the canal?
Both.
In the like a dried out canal? Dang. How old were you the first time you had to actually sleep outside?
14. No, 13.
How was that night? Could you explain that? Were you alone?
No, actually, I was with my baby daddy. My daughter's dad. That night it was very, very cold. Very cold. Um, we had no blankets. We had barely met, and his mom wouldn't answer the door, so I didn't go home, and I stayed with him all night, and we ended up staying together for almost a week, like 3 4 days after that day, because he ended up arguing with his mom because he was upset about the fact that she didn't open the door, and that he was very cold, and that I didn't go home because I ended up staying with him, and he was upset about that. Although she didn't know me and she didn't even like me because he got mad at that fact. So I guess I could say it was very, very miserable my first day. It was very miserable. Very cold, and I have sickle cell. Like I was in so much pain. I can't even explain it.
Have you gotten used to this lifestyle, sleeping outside, or you still?
I honestly feel like there's no one on earth that could get used to sleeping outside. Adapting is one thing, but getting used to something is another.
So you're not comfortable. That's good.
I will never be.
Yes, some people get comfortable out here. If you had a place to go tomorrow, as far as shelter and a rehab facility, if you had that to go to tomorrow, would you go? You ready?
It depends on what it looks like, what it's supposed to look at. No, what it's supposed to look like after treatment.
You said say that. I can't hear you.
That depends on what it's supposed to look like after treatment.
Yeah.
What's set up? Where am I supposed to go? What plans are set already? What's A and B?
Yeah, no, just so they have. They have. I'm pretty sure you already know they have a lot of these resource places. These places with a lot of resources. They go. You get drug counseling. You go to, they have detox places. They have places that set you up with housing. They get you your food stamps together, your medical. They have places like that, and they give you a bed until they actually can get you your own housing. And would you be willing to go to one of those places?
Yeah, actually, me and my friend, not that long ago, a couple hours ago, we're just talking to somebody about that. So tomorrow, he's supposed to be coming to get us. So, we could go into something similar to that, and I guess all we have to do is, 4 hours of class every day.